Hello and welcome back to the Barley Roast. I'm Lee Fabian.
I'm Damien Coleman.
I didn't clean my glass well enough.
Rip.
There was a gnat attached to it.
Oh, man.
Oh, well, you know.
It gives it a nice...
I'm Philip Morgan.
Gives it a nice
Good luck.
texture.
Yeah.
Nice texture.
Yeah, it's extra
Best
flavor. Don't worry about it.
Cheers.
Today we're
There you
drinking Space Cake by Clown Shoes, which is a double IPA. They're from Boston, Massachusetts. And I fucking love the artwork on these cans.
That's IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Is it now?
That's a double.
I like how he's wearing
IPA
clown
double.
shoes too.
Yeah.
He's like flying
It's double.
in disco
So
space.
he's flying in space.
And he's got his fucking
But
half
where's
robot
the cake?
dog.
It's like a dog spaceship.
What do you mean? There's cupcakes all over the place. They're fucking flying out of the goddamn... It looks like factory of some sort.
I see him. I see him.
It looks like it's the
Well,
war of the
You know what?
cakes.
He's got a little dog companion
Maybe
on the
it would
left.
be
and
has to
over
be
here.
called
Yeah, I know, I see
Space
him.
Cupcake.
It's a robot jet pack.
Yeah,
dog.
dog.
Yeah.
It's like a sidekick. I wonder what his name is. M?
It's Rex from Fallout.
Dog
That's-
meat.
Dog meat.
Dog meat.
Yes, that's what it is. Dog meat. This is his part-time job. He flies into space and fights cupcake monsters. This is pretty good. I like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Clown Shoes has been very, very promising.
Never
Of the
heard
beers
of
I've had by them, pretty
Never
much all of
heard
them
of
have been fantastic. I love this brewery. Tastes so good.
This brewery.
This
I
brewery.
never tasted it. But it
Brewery?
is very hoppy.
Yep.
I mean, on a hop
Has to be
scale,
expected.
on a hop
It's so
scale, to be
IB.
honest, it's like in my opinion, from a 1 to 10, I would say this is about a good 7. It's not
as
a
far
kick
as
you.
like bitterness.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
kick you in the mouth.
It's a little more floral than bitter.
Yeah, it's a lot more
Yeah.
floral than bitter. It's definitely good.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't feel like you're just eating pine trees.
Oh yeah, it's not like Hop Gun or like Hopsecutioner or oh man, Hopsecutioner is so fucking.
It has a little kick.
It's just-
It has a little kick, like if you were. Has a little kick, like if you were kicked in the mouth by like a 4-year-old or something.
Like a 4-year-old. Oh god,
That's
you're getting fought by 4-year-old.
like straight up just.
These two are yours because you super filled mine.
I did.
My glass. I had to take little sippies off the top.
So, how many
Slap it up like a
4-year-old?
dog.
How many 4-year-olds do you think you could take on in a fight?
Yeah, that's a good
before,
question.
before you get overwhelmed.
I don't know.
How many 5-year-olds do you think you
I
can
mean-
take on in a fight before you get overwhelmed?
I'm not that physically adept, but I mean they are 4-year-olds. So I don't know, to be honest.
10?
Yeah, maybe
20?
I would hope at least 20.
Do you think you would incapacitate them or kill them?
I would just
Hopefully
go for incapacitate.
incapacitate.
You mean, some of them are gonna die.
Well, yeah, of course.
You're gonna kick one.
That
hard
wouldn't be the
enough.
goal. The goal would just to be like stop them
You
from
kick
fighting
them hard
me.
enough in the chest, you may accidentally puncture their lung.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't even have to. Kick
I'd use
that hard.
one of them. I'd use one of them as a flail.
That's like- that kid's
that kid
that
would be
kid's
dead.
definitely
That kid
dying.
would be
Yeah.
dead.
No,
But it would incapacitate the other ones. It's like,
Are you gonna swing him
Use a
arms
5-year-old
first?
to beat another
arms
5-year-old.
first or legs first?
Oh, I would go
Like a
legs
mace.
first. I would use that head as a mace.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The dude, the skull.
You think about it. You hit somebody in the head with somebody else's head. They're probably both gonna die from concussions.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
At least
Listen,
from the one hit. If
I
you
don't-
keep swinging
Listen,
that first
I
one,
don't condone beating children like that. Don't do
we don't
that.
con-
this is purely hypothetical.
Oh god.
No,
Where did
okay.
that somebody asked me that one time. They were like, how many 4th graders do you think you could take on before?
I think it was just
It-
waves,
it
like
was
a
just-
wave-based
How
game.
many waves?
Yeah.
How many waves of 4 group? I think it was like 4th graders.
you add
I think I've
you
was
add one person per wave, or like add 2.
I'd,
So this is
I'd say
one
make
fourth.
it like
Is this one
exponential.
4-year-old at first? Then 2.
Guys, I want a chicken dinner on Saturday.
Oh, PUBG.
Yes,
Nice.
by myself.
Nice.
And we almost won again today. I was like, "Ugh." I got 9 kills to do it. I was
Nice.
just sitting in the house, just waiting for people. Come here, kitty! I left the truck. I was like, free ice cream truck. Like, come get my ice cream truck. You can't have it.
They should add like remote bombs to PUBG,
Oh man.
so you can attach them to cars, and then when an enemy comes,
It would
picks
be
up
that would be mean.
I would straight because if you were going like
peace bits.
if you were if you knew you were gonna die, you could just ride it in and just fly it into the fucking passenger seat and just.
Yep. I've seen clips of like pros where they would be driving along, start getting shot at, jump into the passenger seat, shoot them while like coasting down a hill, and then jump back and keep going.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, pros are crazy.
Yeah.
No matter what. what
Just
game you
like
play,
that like
right?
snap aim that you get from some of them. It's just like it looks like aimbots, but you know it's not aimbots.
It's not aimbot.
But it was
It's all
aimbots.
skill. But
But it was all aimbots.
it was aimbot the whole time.
Wow, you're almost done with that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
He can't control
It's
himself.
real tasty. I like it. I like it. I likes it.
likes it. I likes it a lot.
this is our mission to produce beer without
Stuff.
pretension while being
Pretension.
free and a little
A
crazy.
little crazy. It is crazy, you know.
I was like, what does this say?
There's a
Space
little
cake.
extra in this can, though. I'm just gonna add it.
Space
I'm
cake,
just
I
gonna
know.
top that off right
Oh,
I gotta-
there
there.
you
I
go.
gotta do it, too.
Look, there you guys go. You did it.
I'm going for the slow pour.
That's not the slowest
Excuse
of
me.
pours, but that's a pour, nonetheless.
It's a pretty slow.
Dang.
It's pretty slow. There you go.
Dang.
Boom.
So we get to
Pow.
watch Jake eat paint tomorrow?
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess so.
excited.
Guess so.
I
Well,
guess.
yesterday, by the time this goes up, we would have already seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was great.
I hope it's great.
Wait,
It was exactly what
I-
I wanted it to
I-
be.
Exactly.
It
You know,
was fantastic.
expected it, you know, Jake. He put paint in his
Well,
mouth and.
I think it's like the...
Jake eating paint was good or bad, depending on how it actually went.
Yeah. Paintball this weekend was good or bad, depending on how...
We'll record two versions.
Yeah.
You know, if it went bad and he went to the hospital, then you know that's one side of the episode.
Yeah, it was
But
fantastic.
It was good.
Yeah, it was bad, and I'll just cut in whichever one. Jake eating paint was.
Adhesive
Episode just
medical
ends.
strips. The poop balls are made entirely of sawdust.
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. So why is Jake eating paint tomorrow?
It's something he was trying, like, I guess...
He went on Facebook
It's like
years
it's like
ago.
a freaking Tide. It was like the OG Tide Pod. Like he decided that if he
Yeah.
got enough likes on this post, that he was gonna eat paint.
Yeah, he said if he this is
And it
years
was at
ago,
least 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was longer than that. But he posted a status saying if this status gets 100 likes, I will eat paint, and it got like several hundred.
Yeah.
And every year since then, like he gets a reminder every time it comes up, and like
It's that time
and
of
it,
year.
and it gets re-liked and reshared. So like it's just like every year adds
But he
an extra
hasn't.
100.
He hasn't eaten paint.
He hasn't gone through with his promise.
Yeah, not
his
yet.
This is the
commitment.
first. This is the first year.
Yeah, he was willing to do it. It was his mom and his girlfriend that convinced him not to because they're like, we don't want you to die.
Well, you gotta
So
get that. You
he-
gotta
he
get
started-
that natural, non-toxic paint.
Started
Yeah.
doing some research.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He started doing research
Yeah.
where he was
Children's
like, what is
paint.
the most paint-like paint that won't kill me?
Freaking Crayola children's paint when they like let 2-year-olds finger paint with the shit. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
that's pretty much exactly what he has.
Stuff that's basically clay and water mixed
Yeah.
with some dye.
What I've always wondered: why do some kids eat glue?
You know.
Why
You
do
know,
some
why
kids
do-
do anything?
I mean, yeah, okay, honestly, yes, but still, like, glue is just like.
Why do people
So-
huff paint?
so-
like,
I guess.
I never had the urge to eat glue when I was a
Right.
kid.
Neither
Me
did
either.
I. Like, I don't
it
know.
just
Like,
okay. Glue takes two things and makes them glued together. Why would I want that in my esophagus?
Yeah.
Sounds dangerous. Even though it probably would never dry up due to the fact that moist nonsense and porcelain soup is a
saliva
different
and
story.
Stomach acids and yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. Yeah.
No.
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 Yeah.
I used to fill my
Yeah,
desk tray back in elementary school. I used to like put pencil shavings or like draw all on the inside of my desk and then put a layer of glue on the inside of my desk. And
Under
then,
like the inside cubby hole.
and then I would scrape it. Scrape it off. I'd like draw things and like it would just pull up all the glue. Or it'd pull up all the like color from like the pencil or like the pen, like a crayon or whatever. But I would just scrape it. I would sit there and listen to my teacher talk, and I would scrape glue out of my desk. And that's how I paid attention in class. I'm dead serious.
I just didn't pay attention in class.
In elementary,
spaced off a
elementary
lot.
school?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
Yeah,
was on
I
ADD
spaced out a
medication,
lot.
so I was like, I have to. I can focus on everything while also throwing this ball, while also reading this book. ADD medication.
Yeah,
I
I
paid
would
attention in
I would pay
elementary school.
attention long enough to like understand what I was supposed to be learning, and then from there I would just like go into my own world. It was like, oh, I get it now. Okay, bye. And she'd still be teaching the same thing for an hour. Like I would tune in and be like, are we still? Yeah, we're still talking about this. Okay, bye.
Okay. GG.
Yeah.
Good talk.
I actually, my first grade
GG.
teacher had me get tested for ADHD because of that. And when
They got you tested at first grade?
Yeah.
Boy, what you been doing?
I just wasn't paying attention to her, 'cause and she did not like the results, because afterward when they like tested me and everything, they're like, yeah, he doesn't have ADHD, he's just bored. And she was not happy with that. She actually like called my mom and was like, have you considered homeschooling?
Have
My
you
mom was like,
considered- have you
no.
considered getting this little shit out of my classroom?
Hey, have you considered being a better teacher?
Oh.
Not
I used to-
teacher.
My thing was I just slept all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That was high school.
That's what I did after lunch.
That was me
in
middle
high
school. That was me middle school and some of high school.
Yeah, I didn't sleep that much in middle school, but high school, like,
Oh, I was. just
Yeah, I
like-
never slept in middle school.
I was late almost every single day. to
Damien.
to fest. Yeah, no, it was bad. It was bad. My dad would wake up like 10 minutes before, like 10 to 15 minutes before school started, and he's like, "All right, let's go," and drive me to school.
well, damn.
Sorry, Dad, to call you out on that, but it happened.
No, I had
And
to,
like, oh yeah, I was always like 10 to 15 minutes late
Yeah.
to fest period.
No, I was
I had to ride the
early.
bus.
I got a lot of detentions because of it.
Did you? Damn. You just didn't
Okay.
give a shit either, did you?
Okay, I mean,
Yeah. I also
it was just high school.
went to
this
Wellington.
was middle school.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Middle school, I also went
You
to
went to-
Wellington Landings.
where did you go to
6th and 7th
middle
grade,
school?
and I
Western
hated it.
Pines.
I
Western
hated Wellington
Pines.
Landings.
I went my 6th grade to Wellington. That was interesting.
Yeah, I fucking hated it there.
I met Chris Vio.
Chris fucking Vio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Vio.
Shout out,
He introduced
Chris
me
Vio.
to Metallica.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Chris Vio was a good friend back in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome dude. He tried to get me to join the cross country team with him. And I wanted to do it, but my grades did not let me. I had a 1.7 GPA for the first 3 years.
Of high school?
A
Yeah.
1.7.
Yep. I did not pass a 2.0 GPA until my senior year.
Lee,
Yeah. It was bad.
holy shit.
I needed at least a 2.0
Yeah.
to get on cross country team, and I just didn't do homework or classwork, for that matter. I passed tests, which was enough to get by.
What the fuck? Like, are
My
you fucking
question-
kidding me?
No.
I fucking sweat and died through AP and fucking honors classes, and then fucking just gave up. Was like, this shit's fucking pointless. Gave up and went into regular classes, and you're telling me that you passed high school and you basically just wiped your ass the whole time.
Yep.
I hate you.
I'm surprised you're just now learning this. For how long
Here
we've
we
known
thought.
each other and you're just now learning this? Like, the only reason...
You know, I guess I just thought that maybe you were different when you were younger, but, you know, the fact that, like, you're still the same.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Shit. How fucking wrong I was. Oh my god.
The major thing that brought my
Bill got
GPA so
cucked by
low...
the education system.
Yeah. The major thing that brought my GPA down so much was I failed math all 3 years. I took 3 online classes as well as an in-school math class to get all of the credits I needed senior year
I'm
to graduate.
so bad at math. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a little bad. I mean,
I'm really good at guessing. I'm pretty fucking good at guessing, especially like. But you put anything that has to do with fractions, converting fractions to decimals and decimals to fractions. I'm like, I don't understand. I just can't mentally do it for some reason. I just don't know why.
I went all the way to differential equations. That was the last college course I took on math, and it was stupid. I had to go for calculus 1 and 2. It wasn't just calculus either. It was calculus with physics 1 and 2.
What do you like? Why? For what reason?
Computer science.
When do you need physics?
Oh, I know. Physics. No, physics with calculus was a different thing. I just took calculus.
I was
1
going to
and
say,
2.
when do you need physics when you're working with a computer?
'Cause physics is everything, man.
I did not
Almost everything.
take that high science classes.
Yeah.
But I took physics in high school, which
Yeah.
was about as high as I went.
I just did a ton of arts programs, like, you know.
And I hate physics so much. Physics makes no sense sometimes.
Yeah, because
TV, film.
I wish I said that. I wish I did that.
I don't even remember
Film and
what
photography was
year,
fantastic.
what like freshman year science was. I think it was just like science.
It was just science.
And no,
And then sophomore was biology, and from there you
yes.
like
oh
junior
no,
and senior year you could do other.
my
courses.
freshman year was integrated science
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Integrated science.
Integrated science.
Yeah, and then
with Miss Gray.
sophomore year was
That
was biology.
monotone black lady,
Mrs. Gray?
Mrs. Gray.
I had
Oh my god.
I had Mr. Stimley first semester, and then
Stimley?
yeah, and
Never
then
even heard of this person.
he was only there the one semester.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't remember why he left or got kicked out, but Mr. Frick took his place.
Mr. Frick. Oh, Frick.
Frick was awesome.
Yeah.
I never had him, but I always had people who had
Oh
him.
man, he was such a fucking just awesome teacher. He took over for Mr. Stimley's second semester, and I had him that semester, and it's so much better. Like, Stimley was boring as fuck. I didn't really learn anything. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as Frick took over, done. Like,
Well, no, yeah, Frick was one of the best ones. No, dude, best science teacher, Mr. Neem-hard.
Mr. Neem-hard! That man fucking had a goddamn conniption one time.
Mr. Neem-hard was ridiculous.
First
I
off,
love Mr. Neem-hard.
twice.
You had him twice?
No, I didn't
Oh.
have him twice. He's a fucking Nimrod. That man's
He is.
That man was, this is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
We were doing something and it was
2PY,
putting
2PZ.
2PY, why?
2PX, why 2PY?
This is fucking dancing class. Oh my god.
Anyway.
He just looked so ridiculous doing it because he was so foreign. We were burning something and it was off-gassing, and the off-gas was chlorine gas. And I was like, guys, that you shouldn't be breathing this directly because you'll pass
You'll
out.
pass out
And the doors were closed and the
It's not
vents
like
weren't
awful,
on,
you.
and they were like, I was like, Mr. Neem-hard, you should turn on the exhaust vent. And he's like, what? I'm like, what is this gas that we're making? He's like, oh, it's chlorine gas. I'm like, it's
Dude.
dangerous, Mr. Neem-hard. Like,
He's like, that's the experiment.
I know.
If you successfully pass out, you made it correctly.
I'm sorry that in your country you're so fucking poor that the most ridiculous shit happens if we test to make sure that all of our children are strong by inhaling chlorine gas directly from the fucking fumes.
Today, kids, we're gonna test how much chloroform you can breathe in until you pass out.
And then one time,
we'll count the seconds.
One time we were doing something.
5 seconds. That's great, Jimmy.
With crucibles, and he was like, no, it's too far. Or too high up or something. And he went to go adjust it, and then supposedly tightened the thing back down, and everything's heating up, and then it just drops. Like, the whole thing that's holding the crucible drops. And I go to catch the crucible because I was like, gotta save the clay thing. And it hit my hand, and I was like, whoo! And I went, shoo! And then it went from the back of the classroom all the way to the front of the classroom, and it smashed into the whiteboard. And I was like, And he's like, you're so dangerous! He yelled at me forever. He called me dangerous all the time. Damn. I had this ratchet bitch in my class hilarious. Turn to me and ask me if I wanted a blowjob mid-class. In Mr. Neem-hard's class. And I was like... I was like, what? She goes, we'll just go in the back. The girls I'll just have my friend stand in front of us. I'm like...
What? What?
Man.
How is the teacher not gonna... He's oblivious. Like, no.
Did you ever do that? Did you do that thing in his class? I took chemistry with him, I think.
Hold on. I just fucking remembered something. This kid in the front row made a paperclip like the frog things where they launched across the room.
Yeah.
Front row. Mr. Neem-hard is standing right in front of him, and the kid takes the paperclip off thing, looks at it, folds it up, messes with it on his desk, makes sure it jumps a little bit, and then just sends it. He sends it. And it goes flying past Mr. Neem-hard. And Mr. Neem-hard is looking at this kid, and he goes, Philip! Why did you do that? And I'm back row, like 3 rows over, and I'm just looking at my textbook going, oh! What?
What's happening?
Why did you throw this paperclip at me? And the kid in the front row's like, what?
What are you talking about, man?
He's like, how did you not just see me? And he came up to me afterward, he's like, I'm sorry I got you in trouble.
There was go ahead.
Mine's just more Mr. Neem-hard because that man is just
That man
is just full of stories. Every class, every kid, every person I knew from who had him at one point has at least 3 to 4 different stories of their class. But I remember one of the times we were in class, he was talking about. My class had a thing for asking him ridiculous questions.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
And one of them was
I feel like I had the class immediately after you because he was so aggravated afterward.
But, no, and one of the kids in my class, he asked him, he's like, hey, how much money would it take for you to, cheat on your wife? And, Mr. Neem-hard literally answered it seriously. He's like,
let's see. Adjusting for inflation.
I think he said, an actual, a tiny, he said, something like $1,000 or $10,000. I was like, what is happening?
$100,000.
$100,000. But no, there was another time where he was Did you ever make the spirals with the different colored? It was the paint. It was the chemical droplets that when they fused, they made different colors and spirals and stuff.
Yeah, probably. We probably did.
And we did it, and 3 groups maybe blatantly just they made a dick out of it. and made a dick out of him. And Mr. Nemhard was looking at me and was like, yes, very good, very good.
Yes.
Yeah, very
With
good.
his glasses, you can tell his oblivious ass self. Like, oh, it looks fantastic. I didn't see the dick in it at all.
Me and the man saw him in Publix once.
Oh my god!
Just slapped him in the eye was.
I can't even imagine
Seeing him outside of school.
I didn't know he even existed outside of that plane of existence. He's forever in that plane. Okay?
He lives in that classroom.
That's his existence. The planeswalker hasn't come and pulled him out. He's just chilling.
No.
That's all the time we have for this episode.
No.
Shout out to you, Mr. Neem-hard.
No.
For being a
No. Remember when we had
We're out of time. We're out of time. We're out of time.
Somebody handed him $20
We're out of time.
He was... Oh, he was so happy he danced his little fucking heart out. It was ridiculous. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
I hated that man.
Fucking love that man. I learned nothing in his class.
Nothing.
Not a thing, but goddamn was it entertaining.
Nothing. Learned not a thing.